Hey folks, just playing a little thing of shadow puppets over here. It's another damp morning. You can hear the birds outside, but it rained a lot of yesterday, and so it's kind of damp out there. There's Ella. Hey, pretty girl. She's like, oh, you doing this silly stuff inside again? Yeah, I am. But yeah, the plants are loving all the rain. I'm loving all the rain, shy of recording inside, because when it's nice out, and by me meaning nice out, just not a foot of snow on the ground, I like to be outside. So this is rain. We're gonna have to play some hot music to keep you at bay, which I think we can manage. We got a bunch of tunes, as always. We got about a dozen or so. Yeah, a dozen or so, including all the new ones. Not all the old ones. How could we do that in just a 50-minute set? 55, depending on the day. Sometimes we get up to 60 odd minutes, and you're maybe looking at me and you'd be like, Joseph, that's even minutes. And I'd be like, well, I guess you're right, that is even minutes, and that's okay. We'll deal with those when we get there. I appreciate you folks. Thanks for being here. We got shows. July 17th, Coffee Cat, Plattsburgh, New York. 18th, we're going to be doing a private recording in Lake George, New York for my next live album. The 19th, we're going to be in Schuylerville, New York at the Gardener's Greenhouse. We're going to be playing their Flower Fest. The next weekend, the 25th, I'll be up at Becks in North Creek, either outside or I'll be in the yurts if the weather's not cooperating. But yeah, figured I should remember to mention that. Another new thing, we're going to be ordering t-shirts here in the next handful of days, so I have some new t-shirts for July shows. So if you've been itching for a new shirt design, I think maybe I shared the ideas with it. It's going to be for genuine hardwood toothpicks. It's a little illustration I made, a little nod to my granny. It will be in tan. I believe it's a tan or a heathered tan. Which I think is fun. We haven't done tan yet, and I think it will really pop with the image we've chosen. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. In my pack before I quit and start again. Lay up to my pillage to quell the urge for a mongrel pilgrimage. Still I know the grass doesn't grow from pulling it. To think of chlorophyll at a time like this, when all I really need is a punctual pharmacist. Up till 3, and she suggests this interrupted sleep can bode well. It'll interrupt your mood and your mental health, taking the depression and mania. See my breath in the living room, tending fire from the couch so we don't freeze to death. When the smallest sliver of sun engulfs a wooden floor, I take up supine and photosynthesize some more. so clear. Some say I'm weaker than their projected self. Metabolism and tolerance speak for themselves. Up at 3, and she suggests this interrupted mood can little well. It'll affect your mood and your mental health. It can lead to depression and mania. Yeah, there's some albeit. That one had been giving me some difficulties with all the guitar parts and the lyrics. So I've been practicing it. And what do you know? Practice makes perfect. Well, the perfect that we at least are achieving to achieve. Achievements achieved. There it is. Nice sinusoidal action. Sinusoidal. I hope everyone's having a nice Sunday. If you're tuning in and you want to say hello, drop over into the chat, the live chat. Say howdy. I'll be over there. What's this Sundays? Yeah, I'll be there. Some Sundays I can't make it. Seldom. It's seldom I can't make it on a Sunday, but that happens. But this Sunday I'll be there. My only plans for this weekend are thinning some carrots and weeding some garden beds. So I'll make the time. I just finished up a very large project yesterday afternoon. 20 stones for one client. Over the last few years, this was probably my 75th or so stone I've cut for this one client. They've been very supportive, which has been nice. It's been a lot of fun. Strings in unison is a little fun. That's a little fun. Actually, that was a lot of fun. Holding dear, tarnished trowels, tattered towels. Of new always mattered less to a few. Prince of the grateful into a low dip of becoming mindful, swells to overwhelm the feelings of drowning at the helm. Saved by the cadence of professional reassurance, Even with finesse, one cannot not weep. I cannot not weep. We cannot not weep. Sorry, we still sound just a hair out of tune. Let's get on that. Let's get on that. Why don't we? I awake to a field mouse, dropping shagbark hickory nuts in the ceiling above my head. When it rains, the inevitable tin roof leaks. I smell the seeds the rodents missed. Becoming swollen. Afraid of heights, I lean a ladder against a crumbling chimney the house no longer exhales from. To throw tar on leaky lungs. Only then do I first see the signs of growth. A push of green matching the house's exterior paint. Easily a dozen tree seedlings, haphazardly arranged by mice. A treehouse in reverse. Maybe better let nature run its course. Let the trunks support our slanted roofs. Let the roots plug our basement holes. an eggs of color. Every day we meet, I'll give her a suite of flora. I'm gonna solve and grow her eggs and eggs of color. Every day we meet, I'll give her a suite. Any day she weeps, I'll compose a suite. When we wake, I'll give it a suite of flora. And I'll fill you this mighty grove. Someday I'm chopping it down. Build you up these lovely walls to lay a roof on down, 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 down. I'm gonna sow and grow her eggs and eggs of color. Every day we meet, I'll give her a suite of flora. I'm gonna sow and grow her eggs and eggs of color. Every day she meets, I'll give her a suite. Any day she weeps, I'll compose a suite. When we wake, I'll give it a suite of flora. I'll fill you a meadow with color, growth, and love. I'll handpick you the flowers of our own. I'm gonna sow and grow her eggs and eggs of color. Every day we meet, I'll give her a suite of flora. I'm gonna sow and grow her eggs and eggs of color. Every day we meet, I'll give her a suite. Any day she weeps, I'll compose a suite. When we wake, I'll give it a suite of flora. He's got to be happy with that one. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that one. That was pretty good, pretty glorious and fine. Yeah, I got that water on me. What up? What up? Little owl eyes, autumnal surprise, a single narwhal tusk, fermented patchouli musk. Of hemlock, she is a timid flock. Richard's Kettle Lake, obsidian napping flake. seagull far from sea, the baseboard he has played, a seafoam green cabin, a tourmaline lapel pin. Storm windows, the price of wrought iron flows, a non-horizontal aisle, a eroded sandstone pile. Yeah, that one had a nice slow, stanky groove to it. That was good, good, good. I like, I don't do it enough, but taking songs, well, actually I should say, I don't do it enough in the reverse order. I don't take songs enough and slow them down. I sure as heck take my songs and speed them up, because that's fun. Yeah, Woody Joseph Woodpecker over here. Joseph Woody Woodpecker, Biss. Yeah, that's my legal name. I don't know if I've ever told you folks that. What a ridiculous statement to make. Time I take a drink, I spill my drink, thinking it's my subconscious, but it's a lie, but it's a lie. Every time she takes the pills, she drops the pills, thinking it's her subconscious, but it's a lie, but it's a lie. Minted the last penny yesterday. They're coming for your nickels, you better run. Minted the last penny yesterday. They came for your last dollar, too late to run. Every time I shake my head, I hurt my head, thinking it's my subconscious, yet it's a lie, but it's a lie. Every time she spills her guts, she's sure you see her spill her guts. Thinking it's her subconscious, but it's a lie, but it's a lie. Minted the last penny yesterday. They're coming for your nickel, you better run. Minted the last penny yesterday. They came for your last dollar, too late to run. Every time I get to work, I work myself ragged. Thinking it's my subconscious, but it's a lie, but it's a lie. One day she went to work, a kid pulled a gun. Thinking it's his subconscious, but it's a lie, but it's a lie. Minted the last penny yesterday. They're coming for your nickels, you stashed them away. Coming running minted yesterday. They came for your last dollar, you stashed it away. Minted the last penny yesterday. They're coming for your nickels, you better run. Minted the last penny yesterday. Dollar, too late to run. Late to run. Late to run. Late to run. Yeah, Apple and the Pine, that one's just getting more and more rockin' every time we play it. I've been messing around with the chorus and changing it just a tad the second before the last time, and making it a little more mischievous, and you stashing that cash before they come looking for it, you know. Pow, pow, pow. But yeah. But yeah. All right. Yeah, this is a song that some of it, it's not throwing shade, it's not talking shit, it's not a diss track, it's nothing like that, but it's some things that I'm like, I get a little chuckle out of. It's dipping into like an inside kind of thing where the narrator is getting more of a laugh than the reader, and I think that's funny, and it would be more funny if I play it in certain locations, and when I do, it makes me laugh inside and out, even if people don't know what I'm laughing at. And I think you need little things like that in life. Just little things that are like, I know that. Like, for example, wearing unmatching socks and you're the only person that knows, you know, you're just like, I'm not matching today. No one knows. They're under my shoes. I'm not wearing any socks right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. But just an example. But with this said, I have to play this song at certain places just for me. Welcome to Benson, the white wooden sign it reads, Old man trying to keep us there in a bank vault bookstore. Most folks underwhelm me, grandiose stories, half-bakes. Leopard on lurking in the bottom end of my lake. Maybe share a cigarette on the old Champlain ferry. Sign says no smoking, organic, full-body taste. Blue moon palms airing out, southbound on the Northway. Snuck past the state trooper, my $3 thrift shop shirts. I just grow from jewel weed as you practice gravity. Let's all be patient, be dead soon enough. Get a rush from your own grave, there's a bell mark around your neck. Stay and sing with us so you don't feel so alone. Found me 2 days later, projecting lowercase sad folk. Limp headline in the Capitol, drop a book on the opener. Found me back to the 802, thinking I should not too. Past the house where I first smelled coke in nautical manslaughter. I stroll from jewel weed as you practice gravity. Let's all be patient, be dead soon enough. You're the rush for your own grave, there's a bell mark around your neck. And sing with us so you don't feel so alone. Moncton Borough into Unbirth. No, Man. Man's. Which that one we don't play enough, and we're going to play it more because I like it, and I like how slow it is and how different it is from all my other tunes. So I feel like it really is a datum resetter in a set. Like if we've been just, then we just chill. You're like, whoa. That's like maybe when the roller coaster, instead of going down, it goes up on its side, and you like do like this big arc, and you're just like, this is still horrific. I'm still excited and I'm living on adrenaline. Yeah, it's not necessarily a plateau. It's just something different. Something different for you. All right. I appreciate you folks so much. I am trying to think if there's anything else update-wise. The website's updated. The website has got all the dates, the tour, it's just 4 shows. It's a jaunt, it's a run. The run, all those are written up. They're little flyers and posters. No tickets for any of these shows. They're just, you show up and you have a good time. That's all we ask of you. And then, well, a caveat. You show up, you have a good time, you don't have to buy a ticket. But if the place is serving beverages, you buy food, you come to the merch table, you buy some merch. That's how you keep the band rolling, the wagon running down the track. We'll have new merch too, so you'll be able to do a good deed and you'll get to walk away with something too. There's a plug. There's my pitch. There's my pitch. I'm no good at sleeping, even with a tiring load. My medication manager worries it's a hypomanic episode. I toss and I turn, I'm up before the birds. This dyslexic shepherd has miscounted his last herds. If and when I dream, it's sex and drugs and murder. Wife's an imagined figment, I waken with her beside her. I'm no good at sleeping, even with a tiring load. My medication manager worries it's a hypomanic episode. Oh. Yeah. Heat of. HE''D''V''E as an example. He'd have loved that song if you didn't edit it. want is not a need, but a symptom of grief. I wish my dad was alive again, so I could see him die for a second time. Before I let that happen, I'd be sure he finished the shit he didn't. Yeah, some minor stitching there, a little time lording. We had deleted all the old videos off the phone, which is step number 1. So that clears the space so we can record more. Step number 2 is to then go into a folder that is also labeled on the phone, recently deleted. I have to then take that recently deleted folder and I have to re-delete. I have to permanently delete. Otherwise, they're still taking up space on my phone. Someone forgot to do that, yeah, so we got in the middle of that last song, yeah, and it wasn't working anymore, no. But that's okay, because we can do shadow puppets all day. All right. Though I'm not 100% sure what the time was at when we stopped that, so maybe the set will be a little bit short, maybe be a few minutes longer. Either way, I'm gonna play all the songs I have planned for today, and then we'll go from there. I do appreciate you folks. Sorry for the I gotta just go and like reboot my entire phone, and it's just something that when I use it as much as I do, the time to take to do that and then take the time with it being rebooted is like, it's a lot I gotta do, and I just gotta do it, man. I just gotta do it. Merrily married to my first wife, phrase implies another one, but not for my life. Leave me alone to die like a swan on the pond. Mother collecting iron, so propping open doors and stopping for dawn, flattening chipmunk skulls as an awful child. For my friends, they seem to die every day. If you'd be my new one, I'd happily be yours too. As for my friends, they seem to die every day. If let's pin this all together. Split hairs and count twice. Seems like maternal side could also play on nice. Pick and choose your family views, I'll sit here all night. They seem to die every day. If you'd be my new one, I'd happily be yours too. As for my friends, they seem to die every day. If you'd be my new one, I'd gladly be yours too. Yeah, so there we have it, folks. There's another Sunday social in the hoops, in the folly. Yeah, I do appreciate you folks so very much. I wonder if there's anything cool we can do right now. Any burbies out there? No little burbies. Or you can stop this one. Boop. I hear the birds out there. No, just squeaking. Well, folks, I will let you go on about your day. Here's more of that, actually, show you more. My granny, as you call her, good granny, genuine hardwood toothpicks, she did all this by hand. Which, how crazy is that? Little stencils with a paintbrush, a little palette, and she did this whole entire room. That's where I get my tedious stuff from. It's my granny. But yeah, so in the meantime, stay tuned. Get on that newsletter if you haven't. You can get there from josephbiss.com and you can sign up and you'll get everything. Otherwise, if you're only here on YouTube, get on Instagram and Facebook. Find me on there. I post updates a lot on there. But yeah, until then, ta-ta, toodles, take care, bye. Wait. Goodbye.
We like to have fun around here. No one's gonna do it for us. Trees grown from the roofs of project housing, for the concrete and the litter to call the space down at ground level. Observation of Bronx razor wire. Observation of Bronx razor wire.